Who do you see winning the number 2 tight end spot this year, Reed or Dwelley? It's an interesting question because everyone expects Jordan Reed. I mean, Jordan Reed has a lot of catches in his career, and Ross Dwelley doesn't. But I don't see how Reed can win this competition because he's not competing.
He's not even out there.
You got to be on the field. You got to compete to win a competition. And so far, he's missing every day, and Dwelley keeps playing solid. So, I mean, I guess Reed could just kind of slide in at the end, midway through the season. I don't know. But you'd think he'd show something in training camp. What do you think?
It's Dwelley. He's not even there. Casper the Ghost has a better chance of winning the number 2 than Jordan Reed at this point. Come on, man. I don't even see him on the side. Remember we tried to, I was like, where's Jordan? Is Jordan Reed on the sideline? I can't even, like, or is he just kicking back at home, just chilling, drinking a coffee while everyone's practicing and stuff like that? At least like at least Deebo Samuel and K'Waun Williams are out there on the sideline. Richie James.
Yes.
Where's this guy? It's not like maybe he has like a hidden injury. Maybe they're just protecting him.
I don't think so.
It's a little bit of a head scratcher, but I mean, Dwelley is definitely someone that he's going to get utilized much this season. We talked about that yesterday on the All 49ers roundtable, and he's definitely going to be heavily more utilized than seasons prior. And then Reed probably just like if it's going to be obvious passing down. Like I know some people were talking about, oh yeah, Reed, Kittle, 22 personnel, but it's like, do they really want Reed a bang bang play like with his hand in the dirt? I think they want to like just kick him out into the slot and actually be in a receiver stance at that point.
Also, how much can you really use Jordan Reed? You know he's one concussion away from retiring. So do you want to give him 40 snaps a game? Or do you want to give him 10 snaps a game? You know, like think about how the Seahawks are going to use Greg Olsen in Seattle this year. He's 39 years old. He's really old. And he's still effective, but you're not for a full plate. You know, not for a full game. Give him third downs, red zone, passing situations, specific 15 plays. Seems like you could do that with Jordan Reed too. But Ross Dwelley can play the whole game. I mean, if George Kittle were to get hurt and miss a game like he did last year, Dwelley can play the whole thing. Mm-hmm. I don't think Jordan Reed should. Maybe he can, but I don't think he should. So,
yeah, and a little bit. I think. I talked about it even too when they signed him. I think he's going to have a little bit of self-preservation because he's not going to be the starter and he's not the number 1 option like he was with Washington. So that way he won't get targeted as easily. He won't be that much of a focus point. And at this point, it's looking like he's tight end 3. So that's even way better for him to get less of a chance to get hurt. But then again, this guy is like, unfortunately made of glass. Something always happens to him. So even though he's just out there for a limited amount of times, like all it takes is for just one hit for him to happen. We're all going to stand up and be like, is he okay? Is he all right? Like it's going to be a bunch of cringeworthiness stuff to watch.
And given that, I would wonder how much are they really going to ask him to block? Blocking, I mean, there's a lot of head crashing in blocking. I mean, even if you don't get a concussion, you might get a grade 1. Like you might see stars, those kind of little things.
What if he gets lifted on his butt? What if he gets straight squared down?
So on this team, given what Jordan Reed's gone through, he may actually be more like a slot receiver, someone who comes in and catches passes but isn't necessarily blocking. So I don't exactly – I still think that they're going to find a way to get him on the practice squad because no one wanted him this offseason. He was hanging around as a free agent until mid-August. He still hasn't practiced. He has no media buzz. There's nothing he's done that some team that wasn't interested in him 2 weeks ago would be like, oh, what about now? So if you just keep him out of practice, you could put him on the practice squad and he could be one of your 55 on game day. He could be your 5th tight end. I think that's going to be the way it's going. Unless he shows up tomorrow and just balls out. I don't expect it.
That'd be something. That'd be something to see.
That would be something to see.